Brother refuses to get a job. TLDR, my brother refuses to get a job and lives with my parents. Sigh, where do I even begin? This is not a new issue. It's something me and my family have been struggling with for almost a decade now. My brother 29M has been living at home with my parents for almost 8 years after he dropped out of college with 1 semester to go. He definitely has mental health issues and has had a couple of traumatic experiences because he's naive and overtrusting. The most frustrating part is that he refuses to get a job. He calls it J. Oh, BAKA, just over broke and acts like it's the worst thing ever. My brother is the type of person who rambles, contradicts himself, and doesn't process things logically. He tried therapy when he first moved back with our parents, but he expected them to fix his problems and didn't like that they prescribed him pills. He has a short temper, but is a smart guy, and I can't say that he hasn't done anything, because he does house projects for my parents, and sometimes DoorDashes. The reason that he does not have a job is because he disagrees with society and believes any job would not pay him what he's worth. His bad coping habit is smoking weed to escape his problems instead of dealing with them. He was living with his GF of 1.5 years, but she broke up him because he wasn't helping financially. Unfortunately, he's back home, and now my parents have the financial burden to provide for him. They are middle class in a LCUL area with decent jobs and don't provide non-essentials like phone and car for him. My parents are conflicted because their main focus is retirement, but sometimes have to pay for my brother because they want him to be included in family outings. They really don't want to kick him out because they want to provide a space where he can be happy, even though he's not, and healthy. The problem is it feels like he's not using this opportunity to become independent. Any advice? He does not listen to anything we have to say when we try and talk to him and deflects, and gets upset when we tell him to get a job. Again, I really don't think my parents would be comfortable with kicking him out, and I'm not even sure a solution like that would help. I think it's easy when people first hear about him to think that he'll just snap out of it. But at this point, I think it's the way that his brain is wired. P.S. I don't live in the same state as them, so it's really easy for me to disconnect. So I feel bad for my parents who have dealt with his mood swings and constantly try to keep a positive environment while encourage him to live his life. I love my brother and I want what's best for him, but I also want what's best for my entire family. Do you have any recommendations for advice that I could give my parents or things that we could try?